Tonight, new reports show hate crimes have increased substantially since 2017 for every minority group reported on. Thanks for joining us. I'm Tony Lopez.
And I'm Adrienne Moore. Overall, hate crimes have gone up 17%. According to the Department of Justice, religious hate crimes, including anti-Muslim and anti-Jewish hate crimes, jumped by 21%. Crimes involving sexual orientation rose by 19%, and race-related crimes went up 16%.
Now, one of the largest and most significant jumps were against Hispanic and Latino men and women, jumping 52%. So what's behind the spike in hate crime? CBS 13's Lemor Abrams joins us from the newsroom with the answers. Lemor?
Tony and Adrienne, in today's political climate, many immigration rights groups are quick to blame the president's vitriolic rhetoric toward minorities. But we wanted to see if there really is a cause and effect. So we cast a wide net for the story, speaking to criminologists, sociologists, and historians. And many do believe the nation's immigration crisis is fueling hate against Hispanics. As the immigration debate rages on at the southern border,
the president has set the tone in a negative light.
Immigration rights groups blame President Trump's policies and rhetoric for a 52% increase in anti-Hispanic, anti-Latino hate crimes last year.
Here in California, we know that a significant population of immigrants are Latinos, and therefore it's not surprising to see that.
Advocate Christopher Sanchez is referring to hate crimes against innocent victims.
She just tossed him to the floor and she started beating him.
Including the brutal 4th of July attack of a 91-year-old Mexican man in L.A., beaten with a brick and told to go back to his country.
It's a fairly new phenomenon.
UC Davis history professor Susan Miller says perpetrators who commit hate crimes look for people who are vulnerable. Miller specializes in the relationship between Jews and Muslims. She says historically, most hate crimes in this country have been against Jews, and the study doesn't ignore those religious groups, saying there was a 27% increase in anti-Jewish hate crimes and a 24% increase in anti-Muslim hate crimes last year. And Miller believes Hispanics and Latinos may be increasingly under attack due to the same disturbed mindset that sparked the Holocaust.
It's the same syndrome. You have a syndrome of hatred that is embedded in the human personality if it's unleashed, and if they are encouraged, and if there's a leadership that that sparks these feelings, then you have rise in hate crimes.
But she also says the statistics may not capture the entire increase. Some may be underreported. And earlier this year, a state audit found several large law enforcement agencies in California were not properly tracking hate crimes.
Yeah,
Adrienne?
disturbing nonetheless, that's for sure.
Absolutely. All right, Lemor, thanks so much for that live report.